Hey geeks, here we are, the final game of the regular season. Who would have thought we'd get to this point? Um, it may or may not have a lot of impact. Looking at the standings, I think we're pretty well cemented into that third seed. Even if Ocean City does beat us and tie us with the record, I don't think they're going to be able to win any tiebreakers against us unless they beat us by about 20, about 30 points. Still, I think this is sort of a get right game ahead of the tournament. And I'd like to, first of all, get a win so that we bump up our team chemistry. Secondly, and by the way, I apologize if you hear there's construction going on right across the street, and it seems to be super loud right now. But anyway, we beat Ocean City in our first matchup. So if we can win this game as well, if we do meet them in the tournament at some point, we're going to have, most likely have a bit of an advantage over them as well too psychologically, which that is coded into this game. That does take effect into this game. So just want to take a look at their roster real quick, do a little bit of scouting. I want to see who is are they playing team ball, or do they have one or two players who are scoring most of their points? It looks like Rupert, he is a pretty solid outside shooter, is their leading scorer. Aaron Mingus is their swing three, but they're also getting contributions from their big man Fabrizio, from Aldretti, who's kind of their enforcer. Looks like he's playing quite a bit. He usually plays power forward for them. Hector Welke's a really good defender, but he doesn't seem to have getting too much playing time on this team. So, okay, that's interesting. And it looks like Holiday and Law are doing a decent job as the guards of distributing the ball as well too. 17 and 20 assists each. Just kind of curious where that places them in the conference standings. Yeah, you see, Holiday's third and Law is ninth. Our guy Xenon is right up there. He's only behind Wilbert Struthers, who's kind of Mr. Everything with Lancaster. Yeah, I figure. Yeah, he leads the conference in points so far this regular season, and he leads in assists. I wonder if he's in there in rebounds. Of course, yeah, he's fourth in rebounds and within striking distance of winning the regular season title in rebounds as well too. So he could win in all three. That could be interesting. But anyway, let's get our focus back to Ocean City. We need to win this game. So I want to focus on outside defense this game. First of all, I want to give my main five the first team reps. And then I'm going to give my top four backups plus Kent is my best outside shooter, second team reps. And then in terms of training, we're going to keep both offenses at twos. I'm going to dial up outside defense because these guys love to shoot the rock. We're going to keep technical and athletic drills here, conditioning. The one thing I need to play with is, do I want to take my foot off the gas from a team building standpoint? And if I want to dial that up to a 3, where do I want to find a point across my training? I think what I'm going to do is pull back on film study a little bit. And so instead of the guy spending some time in the film room, we're going to be doing some team building exercises. I don't like pulling back on film study. I think that's going to, obviously hurt our basketball IQ a little bit. But I know, again, it's trade-offs. So let's run training. Okay, so team chemistry stayed at a 12. Honestly, I'm glad I dialed our team building up to a 3 because who knows what would have happened. Let's first of all take a look at the practice notes. We'll go down to week 14. Poor week of practice. Xenon did have a good week. We are practicing well together. Great. Just regressed a bit in strength. Xenon with a strong week of practice. Trent and then Vaughn, Omar, Delmont, Kent, all of those guys had poor weeks of practice. That's a bummer. We reduced our ability to read the opposing defense and make offensive adjustments. Okay. We hurt our rebounding, and then we're stoic this week. Not a very emotional team. We've gotten that team is stoic a lot. I guess, and we got elevated a little bit as well, too. I do want to look at the players real quick and just kind of see what they do. Okay, look at Xenon. Like, he, as we're starting to approach the postseason, he's kind of showing his true form. He's stepping up and improving across the board, on all the technical offensive and defensive traits, as well as passing, ball handling, and rebounding. That's great to see. How about the big guy? Okay, the big guy is improving offensively. And it looks like we had some good focus during technical drills. Because ball handling, rebounding, the other guys had strong passing. That's good to see. How about CJ? Yeah, CJ digressed. So as you notice, these teams are going to look pretty different come the end of the season, depending on how you train them. Trent got a point back in shooting. That's good to see. How about Vaughn? Yeah, Vaughn is not going to score much. Look at that. Wow. But he's a good ball handler, good passer. Plays decent outside defense. How about the kid, Delmont? Okay, Delmont had a good practice. That's great to see. Okay, and especially defensively. And let's just look at Kent with his shooting. Yeah, he has just he's not had his head in the game this season. Boy, Kent, he starts off as in the 80s or 90s with a shooting trait, and his digressed all the way to 57, which is really disappointing. But let's play our game. All right, we are at Ocean City. So, okay, we'll bring Xenon in at the point, Kermit at the center. We're going to run Ronnie there, and we're going to bring Trent to play the 2, and CJ's the 4. So what do I want to do with these guys? I want to go in. I want to be an attack and inside first again. That's kind of the identity of my team offensively right now. In terms of pace, I'm going to push the pace on these guys, and I'm also going to push a little bit more defensive aggression, traps and presses. Let's man them up. I don't want to do any box and one. We'll do some zone to keep the play calling unpredictable. They had Welke jumping against Prospect. Yeah. So they got Fabrizio playing the 3. That's strange. You know what? Let's go right at him next time we get the ball and see if he can guard Ronnie off the dribble if they're playing man. Okay, Kermit. I would go because Kermit has a pretty significant height advantage on Welke, so I would go at Welke down there, but Welke plays really good defense, which could be part of the reason the computer has him down there to guard Kermit a bit. Okay, they work their way through our trap. They're going to try to go inside to Fabrizio, it looks like. Okay, and he makes it. All right, let's see if Ronnie can get Fabrizio off the dribble, if they're running man. If they're running zone, he's probably going to be guarding him on the outside as well, too. Okay, they're running zone. Let's see who he draws in the matchup. Okay, we execute the play. Oh, Law's defending him. Okay, yeah, he should be able to drive on Tommy Law. He's got a significant size advantage over Law. That's good to see. Let's see what Trent has. I want to see if I can get Trent shooting the ball. They're looking to go back to Fabrizio. Okay, and Fabrizio looks to have the hot hand right now. All right, let's see. Okay, elbowing. That's 2 fouls on Welke. That's good. Let's see if we can execute. We execute. Now let's see if Trent can actually convert. Yes. All right. Our offense is on this game. You know what? I'm just gonna get Xenon the ball. I don't care how he gets it. We're pressing him, but man, they work their way through the press. And they're gonna do an attack offense for Law of all people. He has good agility. He's not the tallest guy. I think the closer Tommy Law gets to the basket, the harder time he's going to have scoring. He's one of the shorter players in the conference. But we gave up a defensive rebound and they convert. All right, let's see what Xenon can do. They're trapping us. Look at that. We bust the trap. Outstanding. And hit Ronnie cut into the basket for an easy 2. That's great. So we made them pay for their attempted trap. Okay, Holiday taking a short jumper off the front of the rim, and we got the defensive board. Okay, guys. Oh, we're pushing the fast break. I like it. These guys are enacting the strategy I have in place. We have a 4-2 advantage. Oh, Xenon's fouled, and okay, so it must have been a pretty aggressive foul by Mingus to not allow the shot, but that's okay. We haven't actually called a play to Xenon. That was off a fast break, so those don't count as called plays. Great. So we got a steal. They do stop the fast break, but we can get into our half-court offense. Let's run it through, and okay, we're going to try to get Xenon an outside shot here. They execute. Nice. So we're going to get three free throws. So both Welke and Mingus have 2 fouls for the Admirals. In an 8-point lead. I want to keep my foot on the throat. We're going to continue to call fast break. Now remember, you can only execute a fast break after a missed basket, not a made basket. Okay. Or after, yeah. So we won't be able to execute the fast break here, so I'm going to pull out of it. You would still, if you kept fast break highlighted there in the half-court offense, your team would just take a quicker shot. I would actually want them to run through the offense a bit and look for the best shot. Okay, great. Welke looked a little mismatched trying to guard Kermit on the inside, and he's fouled out 3 minutes into the game. And we are into the bonus. So I'd like it when guys foul out. It gives me an opportunity to play with the lineup a little bit without having to use a timeout. We're going to bring Omar in. And then Kermit's getting tired. I'd like to sit him, but I'm going to let him keep playing for now. And just going to kind of leave it at that. And I pulled CJ out as the power forward because his energy was down to an 80. So Ocean City hitting their MO here and playing poor defense. They've already allowed 15 points 3 minutes into the game. Should we try Trent again on offense? See if he has it? Let's see if he has it. Okay, they missed it. Nice rebound. Okay, I thought we might push the fast break there, but we didn't. So we're going to run a half-court offense. Let's see what Trent's got. He misses it. Bummer. We did get the offensive board. Nice job, Ronnie Rozier. This game is moving at a quick pace. We're not even halfway through, and there are 28 total points. So I feel like we've been in command of this game, but it's still closer than I would like for as well as we've been playing. Nola misses the shot. Yeah, I think I need to keep the ball offensively into the hands of my best players as much as possible. I don't think Omar has the best offensive ability at this point. I think the training, I've had to focus so much on team building and just keeping my team chemistry above water this year. I haven't been able to really train my players up on other things. See, Omar's not really finishing. He's kind of in there for his defense and his rebounding. I'm going to slow things down because I just want to run the half-court offense and get the ball to like Xenon, Trent, Kermit, or Ronnie. All right, if we don't score here, I will consider calling a timeout next time we get the ball. Just to I feel Ocean City getting some momentum. Great. Aaron Mingus just fouled out. Okay, so they're down 2 players. And I get a chance to make some subs. So let's see, Xenon and Trent are tired, and Kermit is tired. I can bring CJ back in to play center. I can bring Vaughn in to play the point, and I have all my timeouts. So I'm going to bring, I think Delmont, he can play the 2 for me for a little while. I just, what I'm going to need to do with him in there is dial up the zone defense so I don't get any mismatches on the inside with him trying to guard someone, significantly bigger than him. But let's, okay, we'll take it. Okay. Ronnie hits both free throws, which is key. Now, I do want to run a slower normal pace here because I just want to be methodical. Actually, slow, it'll increase the likelihood and get the ball into the hands of my best scorers, which right now it's really got to be Ronnie or CJ. I didn't call that one in time. That's okay. It'll be set up for next time. We did get the play called to CJ in time, so he's going to be driving. Look at that. He got it. Okay, great. So we're going to come right back to Ronnie, and we're going to let him attack the hoop. We're running an aggressive zone. They're going to try to get an outside shot for La. Long two from the baseline, and he misses it. Defensive board. Slow it down, guys. Slow it down. Slow it down. Get Ronnie the ball. I like that. Methodically running the offense. That means you're going to get little clues in here with the copy that you see printed. And we see that they're methodically running the offense. That means that they're, oh, look at that. Ronnie with a dunk. I think this is the first time you guys saw a dunk in this video series. There are dunks in here, and dunks have a positive factor on team momentum as well as player momentum. So when a guy executes that, that's a good thing. Let's go right back to CJ. I'm going to see what CJ has with an outside shot. I got to keep things mixed up a little bit. You know what? Let's do Delmont with an outside shot. I might as well let my best outside shooter who's in the game right now take the outside shot. I want to call outside because we've been doing a lot of attacking and a lot of inside. And I want to keep the tendencies thrown off. Oh, wow, they stole the inbounds pass, and they're looking to hit an outside shot. Oh, boy. Dang, they could get a three-point play. They've cut it to a one-score game. If any moment... Oh, and who fouled? And Ronnie fouled out. Oh, wow. Okay. I was going to say, if any moment justifies a timeout call, it's this moment, but I get the dead ball with Ronnie fouling out. So I'm going to be playing the rest of this game without Ronnie. I have all my timeouts left, so I'm gonna keep Omar in the game just to give CJ a little quick rest, but I'm going to bring CJ in this first opportunity I get. And then with this lineup, I'm going to pull attacking back and go heavy inside. And let's just reset all of our strategies. Oh, dang. Offensive board. Wow, look at that. They've cut it to a one-point game. All right. Vaughn can run the offense, so they're looking to go inside. They're going to Kermit. I'm glad they made that call. Oh, Fabrice. Yo, and look at that. Ocean City's getting fired up. And a foul, an over-the-back foul on Omar. Who I need to micromanage this next shot. I think it needs to be Xenon. They could take the lead here. This could be an epic meltdown. Nice. Kermit with a big defensive play, but look at that Quinto. Monroe Quinto with those guys. He's the guy with the tattoos. He's a really good intangibles guy for them. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Quinn Aldretti. Monroe's an outside shooter, an outside big man. Kind of similar to Kwame Castor from Morristown. Okay, Kermit with his free throws. Kermit's not the best free throw shooter, and he hit them both. All right, so they're going to, okay, we're trapping them. You know what? I'll take the foul there. That's fine. We're in the bonus. They can't score 3 points on free throws. Yeah, and they missed it. But dang, they get the board. Fabrizio's cleaning up the boards for them. So they're going to have to foul us. All right. They're going to have to attempt a three now. Assuming Xenon makes these shots, which he does. He's Mr. Clutch. That's, if I wanted anyone shooting those free throws, it's him. But Quinto, oh, I thought we might be going to overtime. But he missed it. Can they foul us in time? Nope. The clock expires. So they had a shot to tie the game with a last-second three-pointer. They had a really good outside shooter, Monroe Quinto, take the shot, but he missed it. So great. We finished 9-5. Xenon player of the game? Kermit, maybe? Xenon, 6 points and 2 assists and a steal. All right, that's great. Got a few more geek points. That's good to see. And let's go to the locker room and see how we finish the season. Okay, look at that. So a nice win. We bumped our chemistry up to a 13. That was huge. That was important. Let's go to week 14. I just want to see how the teams did. Again, I like to kind of reveal them one by one. That's fun for me. Wow, Lancaster gets upset. Maybe they, I don't know if they had the, South Lancaster could still get the 1 seed. Little York won, and, South Lancaster lost to Xavier by 1 point. So let's take a look. I bet, I'll look at the standings, but we can actually see the playoff matchups down here for the quarterfinals or the tournament matchups. I bet we're going to be playing Xavier, which that's a matchup that I'll take. That's my guess, but let's see. Oh no, Xavier had the 8 seed. Duh. Okay, so they're taking on Lancaster. And this is the 4-5. Morristown is the 5 at Ocean City is the 4. Little York is the 7 at South Lancaster is the 2. So we're hosting Four Corners. Won't be an easy game, but at least it's on our court, and so we won't be fatigued going into their court. How did we do with Four Corners this year? We lost and we won. We split with them. Yep. So there's going to be no distinct advantage emotionally for either team in the playoff matchup. But yeah, pretty exciting. Let's take a quick look. This is going to continue to track the leader stats through the postseason, but I do like to see who won the regular season titles. Wilbert Struthers of Lancaster was the leading scorer. Our leading scorer was Kermit, who finished 5th, and then Xenon was a couple slots behind him. 3-pointers, Felix Steele and Norris Kahn. Felix out of South Lancaster and Norris out of Lancaster. Our top guy was Trent. For as hard as I was on him, he, at least quantitatively made some good three-pointers. Rebounds, Kermit finished 2nd. He missed out to Fabrizio, who had a really good game rebounding. And then assists, did Struthers? Yeah, Struthers held his lead in assists. Xenon finished 2nd. Interesting. Do we have anyone else in rebounds besides Kermit? Nope. And then steals. I need to dial up steals a bit in the game. Wilbert Struthers led the conference in steals as well too. There aren't enough steals. To give you guys context, the first version of this game I did in beta testing, there were too many steals, so I dialed it back. But now I think I need to dial it back up a bit more. And then Struthers again, I think he's the conference MVP. He's top in steals, blocks, points, assists, and he's in the top 5 in rebounds. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll do a little bit extra scouting ahead of the next game when we take on Four Corners, but that'll be tomorrow's matchup for the tournament. I'm excited. Okay. Everyone have a great day. Thanks.